The Navigator. You are the Navigator and his crew. Are on the mission of a lifetime.
20,000 feet and falling.
Disney's Flight of the Navigator, rated PG.
If you would like to own a video cassette of this program for your home library, ask your home video dealer about purchasing new or previously viewed tapes.
Summer to go and visit Grandma, and you move us lock, stock, and barrel to some dilapidated old house clear out in the boonies. My social life's going right down the drain.
Oh, now don't you worry, honey. No southern gentleman worth his salt's gonna let a few miles stand between him and a pretty girl like you.
You're gonna be with the same friends in the same school, and it's just 5 miles farther out. Besides, it's not every day you get a chance to buy a piece of history. Perhaps the most picturesque and atmospheric of the river plantations was the famous Dumaine Estate in Jefferson County. In the days prior to the Civil War, the stately manor house was the scene of many elegant balls until, well, you see, it'll be just like that again as soon as we get it fixed up.
Until what?
Oh, nothing. I read you the most important parts.
Now, come on, Mama, let's see what we're really getting into.
Now, Connie, Sue,
now,
give that
no
book. That is
fighting while I am
my book.
driving this car.
Oh, really?
Until the estate fell into ruin under the ownership of a retired riverboat captain named Jock Dumaine, whose fondness for the bottle was matched only by his obsession for gambling.
Oh, come on now, Connie. Sue,
Now,
give me the
wait.
book. It is
please,
my
I'll
book.
park the
Oh,
car.
I'm
You
so
can read it.
angry.
Woods
I'm
if
really
you want.
very
Final infamy came to the house in the fall of 1862, when the old man went insane and hung himself in the hayloft of the barn.
Far out.
Far out? It's gross, that's what it is.
Oh, now, come on, children. That is just enough.
Now, Mama, what kind of a weird place are you dragging us off to?
We are not dragging you off to any place. Your father and I have purchased a perfectly astonishing example of authentic antebellum architecture, haven't we, Joe?
Yeah, well, children, if your mother's determined to relive Gone with the Wind, I think the least we can do is humor.
Oh, really? Since when was it all my idea?
Yeah, was a bargain, I guess. Who could resist a fixer-upper?
A fixer-upper? How much of a fixer-upper?
Oh, it's just a few little things, you know, here and there.
I think it's gonna be neat living in that old riverboat captain's house.
Right.
There's a turnoff, Dad.
the most divine place you ever did see?
I know you and Daddy are stoked on history, but I do hope at least there's indoor plumbing.
Your enthusiasm is simply overwhelming.
Oh, come on, Penelope. It won't be that bad.
I reckon we're the only romantics in the family, Em. Alexander, give me a hand with the luggage, son. Alex, come on, get a move on.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. That too. That's it. Okay.
Isn't this?
Look at the portions of this room. Imagine the ball that took place in here. Well,
You're
now,
gonna need a whole store full of furniture. Look at this one.
we don't have a lot of furniture. That was the problem. We had so much furniture. We had to
Hi there.
big.
You like it?
It's different.
Well, it's not much different than the other house. I mean, that was colonial, too.
Yeah, I know. But this house feels old.
Well, it is old. That's why your mother and I wanted it.
Hey, where's my room?
Well, it's right up there at the head of the stairs, first door. Here. Take the white one.
I'm not
Go on.
begging you, but you're so unhappy. I don't want to.
Excuse me.
You.
Me? I beg your pardon.
I thought. You're the one.
What one?
The one the spirits have waited for.
Excuse me, I gotta go.
Strange forces are at work here. Mysterious forces of the other world that only you can comprehend.
Alexander!
You must be ready, boy. Listen for the call of the spirits. They'll come to you soon. You must be ready, boy.
Take a leg, son.
Why don't you hot-foot it out to the barn with these?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, every time I see this place, I love it more. Oh, Joe, I've dreamed of living in a house like this all my life.
Miss Scarlett, I'd carry up those stairs in fine style if it weren't for my bad back.
Oh, never seems to bother you on the golf course.
What you think you're doing?
I'm sorry.
Who the devil are you, anyway?
Alexander Armsworth.
Well, I got a right to be here, Mr. Alexander Armsworth. Oh, don't worry about that, none. Easy as a misery, you know. Bet you just can't wait to tell your rich old daddy you found Emery Timmons laying down on a job. Huh?
No, sir.
Well, wouldn't do you no good no how. Today's my day off. Don't you never tell no one what to do on their day off. Alexander.
Hey there, Pupper. Come on now. I won't hurt you. Come on. Yeah, that's better. You sure are a funny-looking old thing. You know that? Just like an old mop. Yeah. How'd you manage to get up here anyway, Moppet? Huh? Who'd you belong to?
Alexander, you in here? Hey, Alexander.
What the heck are you doing out here, Blossom?
Help me, Aunt Vinny, to clean.
Well, go help then. I don't want you tagging after me all the time.
There's something I gotta tell you, Alexander. Something vital.
Something dumb, more than likely.
You better listen and listen up good, because it has to do with mysterious forces from the other world that only you can comprehend.
What are you talking about?
Aunt Vinny just told me you're sensitive. Don't take her long to tell. All she needs is to look at your palm and feel your head bugs.
What?
A sensitive's got second sight, the power to see through the darkness that clouds the minds of mortal men, to see the unseen.
Well, how can your Aunt Vinya know what kind of sight I got? Today's the first time she ever laid eyes on me. And if she believes that stuff, she's as freaky as you are.
You best not scoff, Alexander. Aunt Vinya knows about the other world and restless spirits, them that wander through all eternity and never find no peace.
Well, I don't believe in ghosts, and I don't believe in Aunt Vinya neither, so just stop following me around with all your stupid stories.
Well, you better stop believing Mr. Smarty Pants.
You must be ready, boy.
Mop it? Who's down there? Blossom, is that you? Darn you, Blossom. You spider-legged spook. You think you're so funny. You can get out of here right now. I told you to stay away from me.
Be sure and tell George and all your dear ones I send my love. Okay. Bye-bye. The nerve. The pure, unadulterated nerve of that woman. Now, how in the world did Ludi Calhoun ever find out that we were planning our open house for the first Saturday in November?
The printer, the caterer, the CIA. War's a social one-upsmanship, Em. Everybody is suspect.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be surprised if she hadn't bribed the painter. He says now that he doesn't know when he's going to be able to finish the outside of the house.
Oh, now, Em.
Well, I think it's just plain tacky. Her calling up all sweetness and light to say that she just had to move her harvest ball up a week early to accommodate some very important guests. Oh, now, listen, she knew that we were planning our open house.
Em, criminal lawyers, they like to use delaying tactics. But we, corporate attorneys, we like to beat the other fella to the punch.
What?
How about moving our party up a week? We could have a little costume party.
How delicious. Oh, how delicious. Oh, but listen now, not a regular costume party. I mean, not one with ghosts and goblins and things. I mean, we'll have to have something special, something to match this house. We'll give a cotillion. With people dressed up, you know, as they were in Civil War days. Oh, Joseph, I wouldn't be surprised if Miss Mary Lee Merriweather herself didn't come.
Oh, now, Em, don't go overboard. Em, she hasn't been to a party in 40 years.
Well, only because the parties now can't hold a candle to the one she remembers. But this one will be just like the old days. We'll have mint juleps. And we'll have party ices and waltzing. Oh, everybody who is anybody will be here. Oh, Ludi Calhoun will be just green with envy. Oh.
Hey, Dad! Dad!
Yeah?
Come on, Dad. I'm gonna be late.
Now, why aren't you on the school bus?
Did you miss it?
I couldn't pry Connie Sue away from the bathroom mirror.
Oh, dear. Well, you have to forgive your sister, darling. She's just going through a phase. Now, don't tease. You're going to be there yourself before long.
Well, tomorrow we set this household on a schedule.
About phases?
No bathrooms.
Well, how about a kiss for your mother? Oh, Mom. Goodbye. Have a good day. Don't forget your paper sack.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Alexander, hey, your lunch.
Thanks. Alexander. Oh, hey, guys.
How you like living out in the boonies?
It's all right.
I wouldn't want to live in an old wreck of a house like that.
It's not no wreck. It's historical.
My mother's just hysterical trying to fix up an old monstrosity like that.
Oh, what do you know? Kim Jacques DeMay used to live in my house. Was a riverboat captain. Wrote books about him. Bet you no one that famous ever lived in your house.
Hey, Alexander, his girlfriend's right here.
Oh, she's not my girlfriend. Come on, let's go.
Alexander, can I talk to you? It's vital.
We wouldn't want to keep you from anything that's vital, Alexander.
Hey, Henry!
Leave you alone with Miss Cotton Blossom.
What is it now?
It's about the thing that's in your barn. You seen it, didn't you?
Seen what?
The ghost that's caught in your barn.
The only thing in my barn that I've seen is you. Last night you took a light up in the hayloft and you swiped my new dog.
I weren't in your hayloft last night or never.
Hey, Alexander. You lie so much you don't know what's true and what isn't.
I do not.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about that time when you told everybody your father was a government agent working on a secret mission in China, and you don't even have any father?
Lot you know. His mission's so secret nobody knows about it. Not even me and Aunt Vinny.
I'm sorry, Blossom. But just quit bugging me.
Bet it would be a secret agent. Somebody brave and special.
Mr. Timmons! Mr. Timmons!
Here's Hi, Miss Armsworth. You calling me? Huh?
Indeed, I was, Mr. Timmons.
Well, how you doing? I was just taking a nap. I was resting.
From what exertions? It is after 4 o'clock. You have not done a lick of work on that gazebo.
Well, if you used to ask my professional opinion, I'd say that the whole place needed painting.
That is not your concern. This is.
Listen, I'm going to do it. I guarantee it. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, I am worried about this.
Oops. You got me there. I'm sorry about that. It's not going to happen again. I mean it.
Oh, well. Would you look at this picture, please? I would like our gazebo to be every bit as beautiful as this one.
Well, that's real pretty. Yep, I can do that. It'll be picture perfect. I guarantee you got my word.
I hope so. I'll leave the magazine with you.
Well, thank you very much.
Good day, Mr. Timmons.
Miss Armsworth.
Moppet, where'd you come from? What is it, girl? Where you taking me?
Wait, Moppet!
Blossom, you up here? This is one of your dumb tricks. Come on, enough's enough.
Alexander. Alexander. Wait, do not go, Alexander. I need your help.
Where are you?
I'm in the darkness of the other world. But for a short time it has been given for me to come to you, to seek you out from among the living.
Me?
Do not be frightened, Alexander. No harm will come to you. You must help me, Alexander. We have only a short time to solve the riddle. The task must be completed before the midnight hour on All Saints' Eve. And only you can undertake it.
What's All Saints' Eve?
I believe you call it Halloween.
Why do I have to help you?
Because you're the one I've been waiting for all these long years. The one with the gift. The one who can release me from the terrible curse of my uncle.
What kind of curse?
One which condemned me to wander among the lost souls and restless spirits, and keeps me from my dear parents, who have been searching for me all these long years. If you do not help me, I will never be able to rest in peace.
I'd like to help you. Honest, but I don't know anything about curses.
Hear me now, for I may say this once, and only once. Sleeping lies the murdered lass. Vainly cries the child of glass. When the two shall be as one, the spirit's journey will be done.
That doesn't make any sense.
You must find the sense. You must solve the riddle, and you must do it soon. Now repeat it quickly. I must be certain that you will remember.
Sleeping lies the murdered lass. Vainly cries the child of glass. When the two shall be as one, the spirit's journey will be done. What does it all mean?
You must learn its secret for me, and solve the mystery that has kept me from my eternal rest for more than 100 years. I must go now, Alexander. Do not fail me. Release me from my prison, or I will haunt you for the rest of your days.
Haunt me? Wait a minute, I don't even know who you are.
Inez Germain.
But what do I do? Where do I start?
Early bird catches the bathroom.
Like mother, like daughter.
Could I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
It's kind of private.
Well, let's take it in your office.
Dad, do you think it's possible for some people to know special things about spirits and ghosts and stuff like that?
Well, I'm more interested in fact than in fancy, Alexander. But there are people that study what they call psychic phenomena. Of course, you hear stories all the time. I even heard the ghost of old Captain Dumaine still roams around this place every now and then. Supposed to be looking for hidden treasure.
Treasure? In our house?
Fortune and diamonds, so they say, around this place somewhere.
If he didn't find it, could we look for it?
Don't go getting your hopes up, Alexander. It's just a good story. I think the fearsome ghost is the invention of Mr. Amory Timmons.
Well, my ghost isn't bad. She's in trouble and she needs help.
Slow down, Alexander. Who's in trouble?
Inez Dumaine. I saw her last night out in the hayloft.
You know what I think? I think you've been dreaming.
No, it was real. The dog woke me up, Moppet.
Alexander, there's no dog in this place.
But you don't understand.
I understand that young men have overactive imaginations.
And you don't believe me?
I believe that you believe you saw her. Now, let me make a suggestion. Why don't you leave off reading these books before you go to sleep at night? First thing you know, you're going to be seeing ghosts everywhere.
Next.
Come on, snap to it. You're going to miss your school bus.
Crass, Blossom, very crass.
Who'd you think it was, the ghost? I got some stuff for us to use. Long as we're dealing with beings from the other world, we may need them. I got them from my Aunt Vinny. She sells them, and they're all guaranteed.
Oh, come on.
These are lodestones to drive off bad luck and draw good. And that chamois has brimstone in it for keeping away evil spirits. This here is Shim Shim Taurus, the 10th seal of Mercury.
What's that?
Tail of a black cat. Witch sayers using to spot witches. You put it on your nose like this and look across it, and they become visible.
What's the matter with you? That stuff's not good for anything.
I figured if it worked on witches and such, we ought to make it work on that ghost, too.
Look, if there is a ghost, and I'm not saying there is or there isn't, it's my ghost, and I'm the one that's sensitive. So just take your old junk and quit trying to butt in on everything.
Is it the ghost of Inez Dumaine?
What do you know about Inez Dumaine?
It is her. Oh, my goodness.
Tell me what you know.
I don't know much, but my Aunt Vinny does. She can tell you all sorts of things about spooks and ghosts. We can go ask her right after school. It ain't very far. We live right through them woods over yonder.
I'll think about it.
You do that, Alexander. What's the matter?
This is stupid.
You want to find out about Inez Dumaine, don't you?
What are these?
Fish eyes. We got dried bat wings and jelly turkey gizzards, too. Want me to show you?
No, you seen her. You seen Inez Dumaine, didn't you, boy? I tried to reach her myself, but I couldn't.
Aunt Vinia, we want you to tell us all about her.
Folks say she was the only child of a rich New Orleans family. And when the Yankees was coming, her ma and pa sent her to stay with her uncle for safekeeping in that big old house you're staying in now.
What happened to her?
She died. Nobody knows. Exactly. Folks has thought her crazy old uncle, Jacques Dumaine, had something to do with it himself. Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't. All I know is she died, and nobody could prove nothing one way or t'other.
Well, she gave me a riddle to solve, and it has something about murder in it.
Recite it to me, boy.
Sleeping lies the murdered lass. Vainly cries the child of glass. When the two shall be as one, the spirit's journey will be done.
Oh, that poor child.
What does it mean?
The spirits have chosen you to discover that.
I have to figure it out before midnight on Halloween. She said if I don't do it by then, she'll never be able to go to her eternal rest.
That's 'cause she has unfinished business from her earthly life.
If I only knew where to start.
There's only one place to start, boy. That's where the dead lie sleeping in eternal silence. Where the restless spirits stand guard over the earthly remains.
are you waiting for? I gotta be home by 9 o'clock.
I ain't never been in no graveyard before. It's spooky.
I thought you knew all about graveyards and ghosts and things from the other world.
Not me, my Aunt Vinia.
Come on! Dumaine.
Maybe we better forget it.
I think I just about got it. Go ahead. You wanted to see where she's buried.
Not me. You're a boy, and boys go first.
Whatever happened to women's lib?
You chicken? Jacques Dumaine. It's her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alexander, let's get out of here. I'm scared.
You be quiet. I'm trying to think.
Well, can't you think outside? I think a whole lot better when I'm outside.
Sleeping lies the murdered lass. Sleeping lies the... Blossom, this is it. This is where Inez is sleeping. This is where she's buried. That's the first part of the riddle.
Please, let's go, Alexander. I don't want to hear about no murder in here.
If I can only figure out the second part. Faintly cries the child of glass. What's the child of glass? Dumb. We don't even know what we're looking for. What's a child of glass anyway?
How I look?
I thought you wanted to help.
I am help. Just got tired of looking, that's all.
Well, I'm tired of looking too.
Why don't you stop then? We ain't gonna find nothing in all this old junk up here.
No, do not stop, Alexander. I need you.
Who's there?
Inez, is that you?
It's the snake!
Come on, Inez, what are you trying to do, scare us?
Alexander, I am afraid.
You're afraid.
Tell me, Alexander, have you solved the riddle? Do you have the answer?
Not exactly. I figured out the first part, though, about the murdered glass. But I don't know what a child of glass is yet.
You must hurry. My time is so short.
We'll figure it out, Inez. Well, this is Blossom Culp. She's helping me.
Pleased to meet you. Enchanté, mademoiselle.
Inez, does the riddle have anything to do with the treasure?
Treasure? What treasure?
The domain treasure. Don't you remember that?
No, I do not know why you talk of treasure. What treasure?
Dad says it's supposed to be hidden somewhere around here.
Alexander, do not speak of this treasure again. Remember what you are to do. I am depending on you to free me from this terrible curse.
What treasure? You stay out of this. Hope you understand.
All I understand is that you are my only chance to be free. Help me, Alexander. Oh, my goodness.
But, Ma, you don't understand. I don't have much time. I gotta figure out the riddle by tomorrow midnight.
What I understand is that you are using the most outlandish excuse to get out of doing your share of the work. A ghost in distress. I mean, now really, Alexander.
Mom!
Oh, no. Alexander, go fetch your father, quick. Oh. Mr. Timmons!
Hey, how you doing, ma'am? Well, I done her. What's that?
Well, picture perfect. Isn't that what you promised me, Mr. Timmons?
Looks pretty good to me, huh?
You are inebriated again.
You sure love using them big words, don't you?
Em? What's the trouble, Em?
Well, this gazebo is a disaster, and this man is a disgrace.
Well, this dumb thing ain't worth nothing.
I was going to string it with these lights, and I was going to serve my mint juleps in here tonight.
Well, what's all the fuss? The house ain't even painted yet.
Really, no one will notice it at night. And the fuss is that you have been drinking so much that you have not been able to finish your work today.
The fuss is.
Now, I want you off this place as fast as you can get packed.
Now, wait a minute. You can't kick me off. I've been taking care of this place for more than 20 years.
We've been more than patient with you, Mr. Timmons. You can't say that you weren't warned.
Just who you think you are, Mr. High and Mighty? Huh? You think 'cause you come along here buying all this property, you got a lot of money, that makes you something? Is that what you think? You think when you say jump, the whole world's got to jump? Well, let me tell you something. That money don't make you nothing. Nothing at all. A lot of us poor people, we've been around here a long time before you ever come. We're going to be here a long time after you go. Don't you never forget that.
All right, Timmons, you had your say. Now, you going to clear out, or am I going to have to throw you out?
Just take it easy. I'm going to go. You don't have to throw nobody nowhere. You think just 'cause you run Jefferson County and everybody in it that you run me? Well, let me tell you something real clear. You don't run no Emory Timmons. Not at all.
That's what's due you.
You ain't heard the last of me, bub. Miss it?
Come on in.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Alexander, I've been looking for you. I gotta talk to you about something vital.
I can't talk now.
But I said it's vital.
Okay, what's so vital?
I've been thinking. Maybe we ain't been going about this looking business in the right way.
What do you mean?
We ain't looked in crystal ball yet.
You're not gonna start with all that witchcraft stuff again.
You want to help Inez or not?
Sure. But what do you know about crystal balls?
Aunt Vinny's got a crystal ball. I watched it plenty of times. I know what to do.
Okay. But I gotta finish this first or Mom will have my hide.
I'll be waiting.
Blossom, are you here? What are you made up for?
Hush. We gotta prepare ourselves to enter the world of the spirits. Sit down in the tea. Look, Alexander. Deep down into the crystal ball. Look how peaceful and quiet. And listen. Listen to the spirits calling you from beyond. Alexander. 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 Alexander, what is it? What are you looking at?
Something's holding me. Some kind of force.
My goodness, I've done it. I've really done it. Alexander, look.
Inez, are you ready, mon chéri?
Oh, Mama, must I go? I do not want to leave you and Papa.
Oh, mais oui, mon petit chou. There is no other way. It is no longer safe in New Orleans. But you have little Brigitte to watch over you. And your beautiful Babette. Never let it out of your sight. You must promise me this.
Oh, yes, Mama. I promise. I will keep her with me always.
Remember, Inez. Remember the promise you made to your mama.
Mama! Mama! Where are you? Where have you gone?
Elle est morte. Dead. They're all dead.
No, Uncle Jacques. It is not true. Why must you say these things?
Mine now. Treasure, the diamonds. All mine. Tell me where they are.
I do not know.
Give them to me.
But I can't. I do not know where they are.
Curse be on you. You will walk in darkness in the spirit world, never to meet your dear parents again. And tell me where are the diamonds?
Blossom. It's that doll. That China doll that she was carrying.
What?
That's the child of glass. When the two shall be as one, the spirit's journey will be done. We gotta find that doll and take it to where she lies sleeping in the crypt.
Why don't we look in the hayloft?
Looked there once. I don't remember seeing any doll, do you?
That's because we weren't looking for it.
Well, you're gonna have to do the looking then. I gotta get dressed for Mom's party.
Alexander, you can let some old party keep you from helping that poor girl.
You think I want to get dressed up in that dumb old costume? Just so happens that I have to. If I get grounded, won't be able to help Inez at all.
Oh.
Tell you what, though. If I hurry, might have enough time to check up in the attic. See if there's any old stuff up there.
You do that, Alexander. I'll look up in the hayloft. I ain't scared. Much.
Oh, there's no reason to be scared of Inez. We're helping her.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to meet up with that old captain, that's for sure.
Alexander, what have you been doing in the attic? It's almost 8. You better get dressed.
I sure wish this night was over.
I know it seems like forever when you're doing something you think is dumb. You gotta think of Mama. She wants this to be an evening to remember. And we ought to help make it that.
Hey, watch it! Alexander, I know where it is. Where what is, the doll? No, the place where Inez... You know, the place where it happened. You found where she died? Yeah, I figured it out. You better be right, Blossom, because I'm going to get in a whole lot of trouble. You'll see. Where are we going? Your well. Come on. Oh, Blossom, this place is all locked up. You can get in through here. That there's the old well, under them boards. I remembered it when I thought back about Inez falling, because I used to play in here when I was little. This is where she died. What you doing now? This is 3 knaves oil, and this here is 2 Jack's extract. This wonder of the world root will make the spirit show us the whereabouts of the things that was lost, like the doll and the treasure. If I look through this mirror, I'll be able to see a vision of where they's hid.
Weird. I'm getting out of here right now.
You don't want to look no more? I can't. Mom will kill me if I'm late. Wouldn't go to your old party even if I did get an invite. Inez? Inez, you up here? I ain't stealing nothing, Inez. Honest. Just borrowing. I want to see a beautiful ball like you hear about in the fairy tales. I'm beholden, Inez. Truly beholden.
I'll probably down the bank to see you in another week or so to pay for all this.
Excuse me, Mrs. Tom. Will you take this out to the veranda? Everybody out there to their homes, okay? Thank you. Oh, welcome to our house. It's so nice to have you here. Oh, thank you. You think so? Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Welcome.
Come on. Come on.
What is that cat doing in here, darling? Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, Connie Sue, darling, would you do me a favor? Over there's John Gardner. Would you dance with him?
Oh,
He's so
Mama.
shy. Now, don't complain, sweetheart. Oh, you look so lovely, and I love you so much.
please.
Mr. Thompson, would you please play me that Divine Waltz you promised? And don't forget those Stephen Foster songs, all right?
Oh, Stephen Foster, really, Mother? How gross.
Oh, Joe, darling, do you think my grandmother's lamp is safe there?
Well, you want me to move it upstairs?
Oh, no, sweetheart, that's not necessary, but I would appreciate it if you could just move it over into the corner a little bit.
Why, honey, don't you worry.
Ludi, Calhoun.
Ludi, I am so pleased you could come. Oh, what a perfectly glorious dress.
My great-grandmother. Oh, really? Oh. The only thing I have left of my great-grandmother's is her lamp. Joe teases me by saying that's why I wanted this house, to show it off properly.
What a quaint idea for a housewarming. A Halloween party.
Complete with an old witch.
I was just telling Joe that a true cotillion is the only way to match the traditions of this house.
Oh, what a pity you didn't have a chance to get the outside painted. But my dear, with all the travel and back and forth, surely you must find the whole thing terribly, terribly tedious.
Ludi is playing down everything, but she has not missed a detail. She is positively green with envy.
Well, she's going to be a lot greener in a minute, hon. You have just scored the social coup of the decade.
What?
Look who's standing in the doorway.
There she is. Miss Mary Lee Merriweather herself.
Oh, Miss Merriweather, what a delightful surprise. But, oh, exquisite lace. My goodness, you must feel a great deal better to be going out socially once again.
Age and infirmity had nothing to do with my being a recluse, Ludi. Just the quality of the parties.
Well, I am quite certain that you will enjoy...
Oh, Miss Merriweather, I cannot tell you how honored we are to have you here.
The honor is mine, Emily. I so often think of your dear grandmother.
May I have the pleasure, Miss Merrily?
Well, I doubt if it'll be much of a pleasure, Joseph. I'm not as young as I used to be.
A lovely lady is like fine wine. Age makes it all the better.
Hey there, Moppet. Good to see you.
Is this the way you solve the riddle? Do you not realize we have no time for frivolities?
Well, you don't think I like being dressed up in this dumb costume, do you? Well, if I cut out now, they'll fix it so I can't help you at all.
But Alexander, you must. You're my only hope. If you do not find the answer by midnight tomorrow...
I know. I'm out here right now trying to puzzle it out.
I'm sorry. I will be very quiet. I promise. Alexander?
You promised.
I know, but they're playing a waltz.
You know, girls don't make any sense, not even ghost girls. Big deal if they're playing a waltz.
I want you to dance with me.
Well, if that doesn't beat all. First you're so all fired worried about time slipping by, and now you want to take time out to dance? Come on, Inez.
Please, Alexander. When I was a little girl, I used to sit on the steps when I was supposed to be sleeping and watch Mama and Papa dance and dream of one day waltzing with a handsome beau. But it was not to be, and I may never have another chance in all eternity.
Well, I don't know how to waltz.
Come, I will show you. If I were a girl, a real girl, would you dance with me then?
Well, you're not.
Each spirit is given the power to step through the ghostly veil and once again live as we were on Earth. The power lasts only a short time, and it can only be used once.
Well, you won't want to waste it.
I want this one waltz, Alexander. I want it with all my heart.
Dog get in here.
Muppet! Billy Sheets!
I'll get her. You stay out here.
Get on home, now!
Where did that thing come from? Oh, come on, Penelope. Come on, baby. Oh.
Connie Sue, take that cat upstairs. Alexander, I want you to get that mutt out of this house. I want you to lock it up, and we're going to talk about this later. Now get!
Ludi, dear, please don't go.
I certainly am not going to stay looking like this.
Well, I cannot tell you how bad I feel.
You could not possibly feel as bad as I do.
Your great-grandmother's dress.
Well, I thought it was your intent, Emily, to recreate a more gracious South, not Sherman's march to the sea.
Oh, Ludi, I'm so sorry. No, dear. No, dear. No. Oh. Mom, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, darling, it's all right. It's all right. It was an accident. It's some night to remember, isn't it? Oh, all my life I dreamed of living in a house like this and giving an elegant party with charming guests from all the finest families. And now we have this shambles. Oh, dear. I guess you think I'm just the silliest thing, don't you? It's all right, honey. You go on out. I'll be all right. Thank you.
Miss Devon, your shoe. Out. Out.
Emily? Oh, Miss Fairweather. Whenever Scarlett O'Hara faced disaster, she always said, "I'll think about it tomorrow." And meanwhile, she fortified herself with a mint julep. Oh. Won't you join me?
Oh, thank you.
You have done a remarkable job restoring this place.
Well, I'm afraid the gazebo leans a little.
Why, honey, it always did.
Alexander, I'm sorry for little Brigitte. She did not mean to upset the party. She was frightened.
You just had to show up tonight, didn't you? You just had to come dancing. Well, now I'm in all kinds of trouble, and it's just because of you.
But Alexander...
Why'd you have to pick on me anyway? I didn't ask you to come around.
Alexander, please.
Why don't you go find somebody else to solve your dumb riddle? I'm tired of all your ghost stuff anyway. Inez? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Sorry for those things that I said. Won't you come back? I still want to help you, honest. We don't have much time.
talk trash, will you? Huh? Throw me out of my house after all these years. You ain't gonna have a house neither, Mr. Rich Man, for your parties and your pretty family.
like I told you before, Alexander wasn't caught in that fire. He must have gotten out somehow.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Where could he be? He couldn't just vanish into thin air.
We'll find him, ma'am. Now, don't you fret. We think somebody deliberately set that fire. Poured a can of paint thinner over the dry hay and touched a match to it.
Amory Timmons.
Ma'am?
Well, I had to fire him, Lem. He made some remarks to me. I never took him seriously.
We seen Mr. Timmons running off when we was coming to the fire.
Was he alone?
He was all by himself and heading for the river.
I'll get out an all-points bulletin. We'll get him.
I don't care about Amory Timmons. I just want my boy back again.
We'll find him, ma'am.
Smoke Is Alexander in there? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Come on!
Where's you going? Is he in there? Alexander!
Alexander!
Alexander! Are you in there? Alexander!
Alexander! Alexander, you down there? I see him!
Where?
There he is. He's down there on the ledge. You got any rope around here? Len, that rope on the wall. Get it for me, will you? I'm going down.
I can't let you do that.
Nothing can stop me.
Great! More is crumbling! Now look at that. The whole thing could give way. Now, I'll get some more men out here and we'll rig up a winch. That stuff's not going to support the weight of either one of us.
I can do it. Let me take a rope down to Alexander.
That is out of the question. It's too dangerous.
Mr. Unsworth, please, I can do it.
Yeah, it might work. If we tied a rope around her and let her down easy. Well, that's worth a try anyway.
Miss Cope, we can't ask your niece to do that.
I want to, Aunt Vinia. Please.
She'll be took care of.
All right, then.
She'll be fine. Just fine. Won't you, honey?
All right, Blossom, now you stay away from those sides. That motor is loose. Now, one of those stones is liable to break off on you. That's it. Careful, honey. We're almost there. Just a little farther.
I'm here. He's alive. I can see him breathing.
All right, now, look, I'm going to throw you down another rope. And I want you to put it under his arms. And then pull that noose tight.
Yes, sir.
Tied off. Tied off.
Alexander, I got something to show you. Blossom? Yeah, it's me. You all right? How'd you get down here? On a rope. Just like Aunt Vinia always says, good things can come out of bad. Look, Alexander, the doll we see in the crystal ball. Got it. It's great. You better pull him up.
Careful. All right, Em. Now, come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. You'll be fine. Almost. Ma'am, give me a hand. Give me a hand over here.
Come on, darling.
All right.
Come on, darling. Come on.
All right. Watch your head. All right. Leave me some. Give me some slack.
I am.
All right.
Give it to me.
All right, son. All right. You'll see.
Okay, Blossom, honey, you're next.
How are you, Alexander?
Oh, okay.
Got it? Yeah, I got it. Go ahead. I'll hold it. I'm holding it. Go on. Get it. All right, got it?
Now, hang on. Okay, slack.
Give us some slack.
That's our girl.
Oh, yeah, Alex. You had quite a fall, son. How are you feeling?
Everything's going around in a circle.
He might have a concussion. You take him back into the house. I'll go radio for Doc Adams.
Lift you up now, darling. Come on. There you go. There you go.
I don't know how we can ever thank you, young lady. Come on, come on.
Bless your heart.
Vainly cries the child of glass. That's it, isn't it?
I think so. And we have to get them together before midnight tonight.
Oh, I'm afraid that boy's strong enough to set a soul to rest.
If he isn't, I'll have to try and do it myself.
With that man running loose, I promised your ma I'd take care of you. I aim to keep that promise.
Okay, Phil. You continue up Highway 28 to the bridge, and Sam will meet you there. Come in, Sam.
Right, Sheriff.
Keep moving north along the river shallows. Deputy Briggs and his men are heading across the hills. We're going south through the swamp.
Right, Sheriff.
I gotta figure this Timmons might be a little drunk, or crazy, or both. So I don't want nobody trying to be a hero. When you spot him, you give me a holler on the radio. Now, you got that?
Yes, sir.
What do you think you're doing? You're supposed to stay in bed.
I can't. I gotta do something. Something vital.
Have you freaked? It's after 10 o'clock.
Oh, no. I gotta get to the cemetery before midnight.
Cemetery? Alexander, what kind of a crazy stunt are you pulling now?
Blossom found the doll. The child of glass. We gotta get it to the crypt. Promise you won't tell?
I promise no such thing. Alexander, get back in that bed.
Connie Sue, how'd you like to be a restless spirit, wandering for 100 years and never being able to get to your folks?
You really did get a bang on the head. Alexander, stop this minute or I'll have to call Papa.
I never asked you many favors before, Connie Sue, but I'm asking you one now, the most important one in my whole life. Please let me help Inez. I won't be gone for long, honest. Thanks, Connie Sue.
Be careful.
Blossom! Where's Blossom?
She ain't here.
Well, where is she? I gotta talk to her.
She run off somewheres.
What about the doll, the China doll?
She took it with her.
411, calling Sheriff Muncie. Where are you, Sheriff?
At the Dumaine plantation. We're setting fresh hounds on the trail from here.
We seen Timmons out along Shakertown Road. Chased him a bit, but he gave us a slip in the woods. About 2 miles from the cemetery.
All right. Stay where you are. I'm on my way.
That's where Alexander went, Daddy.
What are you talking about?
He said he had to go to the old cemetery.
Well, and you just let him go?
Well, I didn't know what to do, Daddy.
Lem, wait a minute. I'm coming with you.
He was carrying on about a child of glass, a restless spirits. I didn't
He had
know.
a concussion. Now, you should have called your mother and me. But you just better start saying your prayers, young lady, that your little brother's all right.
Blossom, it's me! Blossom! Blossom, why don't you...
Gotcha, you little brat. Didn't think you'd come this way. Hear them dogs? Well, they're after me.
You better get out of here.
No, not before there's a little accident. See, you're the only one can put me away. You're the only one that's seen what happened. Ain't that true?
I didn't see anything.
Ah, you're just saying that so you can save your skin. You tell like that the moment you got free.
Well, I hit my head. I'll tell him I can't remember.
Ah, I can't take no chances.
They'll know it was you.
They won't know it was me. They're gonna think it was an accident. You're gonna hit your head on this gravestone.
Awesome. Let's go. Come on.
Alexander, wait!
You boys here on the left, move out to the left. You's on the right, get out on the right. That's it. Let's move out.
Gave him the slip.
Alexander, it's probably close to midnight.
Better give me the doll. Guess that's it. Just hope we're in time.
Wish we could see her again.
Yeah. I'd like to tell her I'm sorry for what I said. At least say goodbye.
Reckon she's resting now.
There you are, you little brat.
Your lives. It was my pleasure.
Inez, I'm really sorry for those things that I said last night. I didn't mean them honest.
I know that, Alexander. You and Blossom showed me that such little differences between friends do not matter. It is only a sign that you care for each other. N'est-ce pas? You have found her. You have found my little Babette.
That's the child of glass, Inez. The last part of the riddle.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sonnez les matines, sonnez les matines. Ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Mes amis, you have been very brave, both of you. You faced much danger and hardship to help me. A stranger, a lost soul from the other world. You gave much of yourselves for another, and because you did so, I may now go to my eternal rest. If only I could repay your kindness.
Does this mean we'll never see you again?
Not in this life, Alexander. We ain't gonna get haunted no more. Only by memories, perhaps. When the two shall be as one, the spirit's journey will be done. Goodbye, my friends. Do not forget me.
Yes?
Got something in my eye.
Me too.
Look, Alexander, the doll. Diamonds.
It's the treasure the Captain Jacques Domain was looking for. It's her gift. It's you and me, Blossom.
When the sun comes up on the Walt Disney World Resort near Orlando, Florida, the magic starts.
Come on, boy.
Sleepy giants rumble awake. Backstage, everything's groomed, polished, revved up and rolled out. So by the time you arrive, the show really gets moving. When you've got 43 square miles of magic and fun to cover, you get around in some pretty unusual ways.
There's Mickey Mouse.
Settle into yesterday's gentle pace. trace some fun on Bay Lake. Travel around World Showcase and on into the future. There are as many ways to get around as you can imagine. And where else in the world can getting around be so much fun? Only at the Walt Disney World Resort.